Why you never have the time? Are you feeling that you're not getting enough time? It's as if you're overloaded, and yet, it seems that more and more tasks are being thrown on top of your head? It's not just you. A lot of people complain that they don't get enough time to truly enjoy themselves and be focused on their families, their friends' passions, hobbies, and everything else they'd prefer to be doing. On the contrary, it appears that there are always those who manage to complete their tasks within the time frame and still have an hour or two to do whatever they like. If you're among those people who have no time, then you're having a problem. There are several possibilities for why. Number 1. The first reason is that you aren't getting enough rest. Without a doubt, sleep is essential to lead an energetic and healthy lifestyle. The scientific evidence supports this assertion by proving that irregular and chaotic sleeping patterns can severely impact your concentration and performance. In simple terms, you'll suffer more from sleeping less even if you're drinking lots of energy drinks or coffee. If you're feeling like you're not doing the best job you can during the day, it's not due to a lack of time. Instead, it's a lack of energy management. Number 2. You can't say no. The people who are prone to agreeing to everyone's needs generally find themselves with no time to themselves. If this is you, make sure you pause every time someone asks you for assistance, and resist the temptation to respond with yes. Consider it carefully to determine whether you'd really have the time for it. However, this doesn't mean you have to be selfish and not assist anyone. Being considerate is an excellent thing, however, you must prioritize your own goals and goals first. Number 3. You don't make to-do lists. If achieving success requires a lot of factors and planning is one of them, then it's an important one. If you don't manage your time effectively, you'll spend longer putting off tasks and deciding what to do in an instant instead of reaching your objectives. Make a point of a couple of minutes every day to create an agenda. If you are able, you can plan your day according to the hour. Before you go to bed, review your agenda to determine the amount you've achieved. If you follow this method, you'll be able to find it easier to not put off tasks and get the essential work accomplished instead. Number 4. You can't remove distractions. Have you ever considered how much time you're spending surfing your social networks, watching news, communicating with your buddies, talking via the telephone, or listening to other people? These are all distractions that hinder you from getting your work completed in a timely manner. If you're looking to get the most value from your day, make sure to include a couple of quiet hours during your day. When you're in this space, you'll need to shut off your mobile or put on headphones to block out noise and focus solely on your primary task. You'll be amazed by how much you'll do in that time with no interruptions. Number 5. You're too worried about time in Western culture. It's virtually impossible to avoid the fervor for time that is prevalent in all of us. In the end, we all live our life with the idea of time in mind, regardless of an important meeting that we must make or a deadline we need to reach, or the need to get from one spot and then to another. The fact that time is a constant factor in the entirety of our lives can turn out to be distracting. If you constantly check the time to check the progress you've made, you'll most likely fail yourself. Whatever number of times you look at the clock, you don't increase the speed at which you accomplish your job. Of course, it's essential to keep track of the clock, but thinking about it will only hinder your progress. Number 6. You work on too many responsibilities. There are times when you are faced with multiple tasks. You might believe that you can handle everything at once and accomplish it efficiently. But that's just an illusion. There's a chance that you'll make mistakes or forget something important, and the result isn't going to be great. You'll also spend longer trying to fix the mistakes you made instead of having approached the issue properly at the start. It's recommended to reduce the number of tasks you are able to take on, and work on each one at a time to be able to focus on your work. Number 7. You're unorganized. When it comes to being efficient in your time, planning and preparation are essential. For instance, many people forget how long it takes to get up in the morning, when they are getting ready, packing their lunch, or packing their belongings. However, most of these things can be accomplished at night prior to the day. You can choose what you'll wear, put your clothing on, cook your food, and then put everything you'll require into your backpack. This will create the perfect mood for your day, and you'll not feel overwhelmed at the beginning of your day. Number 8. You don't utilize your time for productivity. Every one of us has things we love doing but don't produce much. However, time spent on these activities is still a great opportunity to use it. For instance, if you're watching an upcoming TV show you can't afford to watch, but you're also keen to do your exercise at home, say you're running on a treadmill, why not combine them? When you combine these activities, you'll appear to be able to spend more time. Number 9. You don't check your schedule frequently. Having plans and schedules you stick to is wonderful. If you don't check them on a regular basis, You can find yourself doing a lot of routine tasks that don't benefit you. Have you ever been through an instance where your priorities changed but you didn't change your work to meet your new priorities? This is probably the reason it took you a bit longer to achieve the results you wanted. It's recommended to keep track of yourself regularly, either monthly or even annually, to make sure that your work and schedules are in line with your objectives. Make adjustments as necessary to ensure that no unnecessary work takes your time. If you find yourself thinking that you had more hours in the day, be reminded that the time you spend isn't something that you can manage. What you are able to control is the choices you make and your habits, which can influence your mood and the way you handle your tasks. Keep in mind, every person has minutes to fill in during the day, and that includes you. If other people can get it all accomplished and still have time for their family and friends, hobbies and having fun, you could too. Do you agree? Do you have a connection? What can you do to get the most out of your time? Comment and share your thoughts below. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button, and remember to click on the notification bell. Also, be sure to check out our other videos as well. Thanks for watching.